Internets, what up, internets? Are we all queued up? A-King? Our levels are up? Everybody's on?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, yeah.
Yo, what's up, internets? It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left y'all, but we back.
Yes.
Combat Jack radio show. Yo, when's the last time we was on air? Dallas Penn?
That was like last year, like 2010.
Now we had one show, right? I forget. Oh, it was the Mixie niggas in here.
Yeah, okay. Like I said, like last year.
Yeah. But we ready now, right?
Shit.
Internets, this is your host, Combat Jack,
Yes, sir.
in the house. We got the co-host, Dallas Penn. What up, Dallas Penn?
Internet.
GP.
What the hell is up, y'all? What is really good?
In the house, we also got our super producer, A-King. What up, A-King?
What's up? Combat Jack, Dallas Penn. P.
And we got our special guest host today. Y'all know what it is. Y'all, if y'all read the Twitters, y'all know what it is.
Yeah, Sean Price is here, baby.
Sean Price is in the house. What up, Sean?
I'm good, man.
How you feel, man?
I feel blessed, man.
You feeling mixy?
I don't know what that means, but I feel great. If it means feeling great, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
definitely mixy, if that's what that means.
Yo, man, we're glad to have you in the house, man.
I'm glad to be here, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
good,
Yes, sir. Yo, Dallas, what's going on, man? What you did last week when we had our week off, man?
We had a little hiatus, man. I went to caught Lil B at Hotline Ballroom.
Oh, word.
Yeah, Lil B. I was swag for.
Yo, man, yo, for real, man, for real. Like, let's cut to the chase, man. What the fuck was that, man?
I was at some kind of revival. That was like a religious rap revival.
Now,
With this kid, I mean, like honestly, this is not music that I would ever fuck with in my regular life. but that night, I got caught up. I mean, honestly, I got caught up in the emotion. And
you got swept in the tides.
I got swept up in the swag movement that night because I mean, what I appreciate about Son was
Hold on. Can we hear Dallas Penn, internets? Can we hear Dallas Penn? Get Dallas's mic up. We can't waste this valuable time. Get your mic up.
Serious, man?
Can we hear you?
Good show? You had a good show?
he had a great show.
Get your mic up. Hold on. Let's get Dallas's mic up. Go ahead. Test.
Let me tell you, B.
Nah.
Oh no, I'm still not on. All right.
Nah.
The other mic.
Let's get this mic right here. Internets, y'all could bear with us.
P, let me tell you what was dope about this nigga's show. He didn't need a cosign from no rap mag, from no publicist. He had a bunch of people crowding the stage, sing like honestly, you know what? In a way, it reminded me of the show you did at Highline.
Wait.
Early in the year. Hold on, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, though.
I gotta interrupt you. You can't, like, what I found to be the most perplexing thing is, like, afterwards, I couldn't explain what the fuck happened. That's really what's the crazy shit. You can't explain it to nobody.
You can try to, though. I'm gonna try to explain
Hold
it.
on. You ever been to a Brother Ali show?
Nah, but I fucks with Brother Ali.
Now he gets busy. You know what I mean? That good Muslim brother, and he gets busy. But his show is like Baptist church, man. For real, man. He get everybody involved, clapping their hands. Was it like that? Like everybody.
It was like that. It was like
he has a great show. I
he,
took notes.
Lil B would hand the microphone to the fans that were crowding the stage, and they would say shit to him like, "Yo, Lil B, fuck my girl. Yo, bass God, fuck my mother. Yo, bass God, raise my daughter."
Some crazy shit, B. And you know what it
Lil
was, though?
B is the David Koresh of hip hop.
Yes, he's the Jim Jones.
It was some real cult shit, B. Now, what's crazy though is the production was crazy. Like the man's production, the sound system was perfect. Like the bass,
sound system was tight.
The
that
bass
night.
was coming through the
Yeah,
speaker.
bass was,
That shit was based. If that's what based is,
yeah,
that shit was based.
Yeah, she
right?
was definitely based. She was definitely based. But what I realized behind that was that this dude's fan base, he didn't need no cosign from nobody. He had a fan base that was fucking with him regardless. Wow. Regardless of the fact he got duffed, hard body, on YouTube.
He had on an extra medium shirt.
Regardless of the fact that his shirt was so tight, the nigga couldn't even take it off.
He tried to take it off and he got wrapped up in his shirt.
His shoes are horrible.
Yes, his shoes are
horrible.
But what's crazy is this. This is how reverse world that shit is. Your man was like, yo, I have not taken these shoes off and so and such and such. When I put these shits on eBay, I'm going to get no less than $45,000 for them. You know what I'm saying? He already put that out there. Yeah. So you know some motherfucker right now, when that motherfucker puts his shoes on sale on eBay, some crazy collector is going to give him $45,000 for them shoes.
I know Asher Roth wears nasty deck shoes.
Yes. Lil B shoes are nastier.
Yeah.
Than Asher Roth shoes.
Asher Roth shoes are. That's my man.
Right.
That's my G. Get busy and all that. He know when I see him, I'll be like, yo, what's up with them shoes? You know what I mean? But yeah, they nastier than Asher Roth deck shoes.
Lil B shoes are nastier than Asher Roth shoes.
Asher Roth don't even have the Tim deck shoes. He just got the
like some Sperry Dock Cider. Yeah.
But let me ask you this though, Dallas, because you was more into the show than I was.
I was enjoying myself for sure.
No, and this is not no shots or anything.
Nah,
because I was down with the Source squad. I had the cameraman in the whole night. I was making sure shit was coordinated, and then I hear this nigga behind me every other beat, swag, and I turn around and it's Dallas Penny got his hand up. You got caught up in that shit, nigga. You was based that night, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was also extremely high. So I was in the movement that night, but I was enjoying myself at that show.
Yeah, but you know what? I can't call it. I've never seen some shit like that in hip hop. And when I did a review in the Source on Source.com the next day, I had niggas calling me like you violating hip hop for reporting this shit.
Yo, a good show is a good show.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, I'm just reporting it. I'm not saying this nigga is the best. I'm not
saying he was a good show.
It was one of the most interesting shows I had ever been to.
Everybody know I'm not the biggest Kid Cudi fan.
Yeah. Now
I definitely wouldn't be there though.
Now the other the other great show. I've seen two great shows at the Highline, and I think that's what you were trying to say. It was the Little B show, and it was the Sean Price show.
The emotion now.
But they were two different shows.
But here's the thing though: the emotion when Sean Price was performing and when he ended his set, how the air inside the space left. I got that same feeling. Yeah. When a Little B show ended, it was just like, oh shit, this was an ill show. When Sean Price left the stage that night at Highline, it was like it was time to leave the building, really.
Yeah.
And that was fucked up because I was supposed to be hosting the shit.
Yeah.
But I was ready to go.
And Consequence grabbed the mic.
Oh my god, that was hard.
Yeah, that was a crate. But yo, hey King, man, what's up, man? How you been, man?
Chilling. Just absorbing all of the prosperity around me, man. You know, yourself, Dallas. You're doing a lot of big things.
As Don King said, it's very serendipitous to see all my brothers accumulated like this.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'd rather be here than in bookings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
No, but how you been, man? Though. How you been, man? Like
good, man. I just started a little workout regimen. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Getting it in with that, 2011 initiative. No resolution.
What's your regimen, B?
Currently, I'll start off with cardio.
Okay.
Calisthenics.
You changing your eating plans?
Yeah, man, definitely. Drinking a lot of water. You know what I'm saying?
What's your goal, man?
Just to be healthy, man.
Yeah.
Just to be healthy and maintain health.
My goal to lose weight.
Now you've been losing weight, Dallas.
My goal is to eat a tapeworm. I'm trying to eat a tapeworm. You know what I mean? Because I just want to get this shit off quick.
Yo, Boss Nod and Just Dave walked in the house. Yo, this is cheers right now.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, it's a good night. It's a good night. But cheers, Hey, King, man, I'm serious, man. Just grab up a pile of dirt, eat some tapeworms, some bed bugs. Man, that should have come right down, fam.
But Dallas, for real, what you up to, man? What you been doing, man?
Well, actually, I've been not having money to eat.
Is that what it is?
That's what. Even with the cheap ghetto Big Mac shit I eat, man. Yo, just
You've been losing, B.
I'm not losing, nigga. I'm selling weight.
You selling weight?
I'm selling ounces to Kim Kardashian.
All right.
I got the raw material for she to put in her ass or whatever. Come get these ounces. Come get these Z's, Kim.
Here we go. All right, so listen, man. This is the Combat Jack show. We've been off. We got Mixie, and then we missed a week. Now we got Sean Price in the house.
Yeah, we was Mixie, then we got fucking based.
We got based.
Now we back. We
got
back
thrown
on
off
earth,
a little
man.
bit, man. We got thrown off. Niggas was a little worried about us, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
Right, Price?
It's okay, man.
Yeah.
I seen the comments you left on Dallas's site.
No, I asked what was Mixie. I didn't even know what it was. People kept writing Mixie.
Mixie, right?
Mixie. I'm like, what is Mixie?
Have you seen that video?
I've seen it now.
What'd you think about that video, man?
I don't think about that video.
All right.
Flatbush.
So listen, man. Internets. We're in the house. It's glad to be back.
I know
Glad to
my
see
mom
you.
would tear my ass up. I'll be putting alcohol on the floor. Like that.
Yeah, can I tell you something though? Did you when you watched that video when them niggas got the champagne? Them niggas don't pour the champagne down.
No,
I was like, okay, them niggas at least got a little sense.
They threw the Ciroc down.
They threw the Ciroc down, but that champagne they held on to that.
They do that shit down right here.
Yo,
They do that shit down right
P,
here.
They came
Fam.
here, and I was focused over here, and next thing I turned, and I said, yo, I'm ready to just jump over on some other shit.
What up to the Mixie niggas? What up,
Can I
Mixie?
tell you something, Pete?
What up to
That's
the-
probably
Did
the
that to
problem
the
with the
Source
Mixie
magazine
niggas. That they ain't got nobody whooping their ass.
It's all right, man. Big up the Mixie niggas, man.
I'm
I
saying-
see you at the top, baby. You know what I mean?
I'm saying whoopings, kid, whoopings. We got to bring whoopings back in 2011.
Yeah, let's get to that. But internets, listen, man. It's glad to be back in the house. We got a lot of topics to cover.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We back. We happy. We feeling rejuvenated. Some of y'all niggas been sleeping on us. But that's all right. We're going into this music break. And we're coming back with the Combat Jack radio show, PNCRadio.fm.
F your radio.
Yeah.
Internets.
So what we talking about today, Dallas?
Man, what aren't we going to talk about, man? I mean, the shit we haven't been able to talk about for the last 2 weeks.
There's a lot of shit going on, man.
Crazy shit is going on in this rap game, man.
The one thing I wanted to talk about, man, is and I think we should do this, man. That cat that went online and he shot a little video asking for $1 million.
Shot a viral.
He shot a viral, and then within 2 months, he got a call from a millionaire saying that he wanted to give him the $1 million. He didn't believe it was a millionaire until he got a notarized letter saying that he was going to get $1 million. Now, and I read today that shit is verified. Like, that's true.
All right.
My boy's getting $1 million because he asked for it on the internet.
Like, honestly, I can't fuck with $1 million right now.
I think we need to do that, man.
We got to ask for more than $1 million. We got to ask for at least. Man, you remember $6 million, man?
Yeah, $6 million.
Like, what could you get for $6 million right now? You
That was
can't
the
even get
70s.
the X-ray eye.
That was the 70s.
I'm just saying. Look how they done fuck money up now.
But Dallas, I think we need to do that, man.
I'm just saying we need more than $1 million.
You heard about that?
All about LeVar Burton in Star Trek. I don't know what year it is, but
Yeah.
in that year, they still can't fix eyes because this motherfucker got a virus on him.
You know what? He had
Every
the
nigga in space got to have something wrong with him.
that because the
butthead,
brother had to go to the
bicep.
hip center. You know what I mean? Even in the future. Nah, they could have fixed the eyes of the white, but LeVar Burton had to go to the hip center. You know what I mean? He had to go to the clinic.
Shit, I got a hip card right now, man.
Fuck yeah.
But
Yeah.
for real though, B, like I think we should do that, man. You're nice. You're nice with the video. Sean Price is pulling out the hip card. The hip center, right?
Baby.
Yo, it's fucked up. You know what's fucked up though? It's fucked up how changing subjects, how artists like yourself work really hard, man, but motherfuckers don't insure y'all, man.
Hey, man. We should have universal health care, period. So.
We almost had it. We almost had it. They pushing back on it.
And they pushing back on it right
They
now.
pushing back on it right now because a lot of people don't. It's incredible
I
how.
busted my shoulder in Oslo. And I went to the...
Yo, why you laughing?
No,
Why you laughing?
I know it's
The
something.
man said he busted his shoulder.
No, I busted my
I
shoulder.
know, but it's something else after that. You
What's
know that.
funny, the way it happened, I ain't gonna get into that.
How'd it happen, man? How'd you bust your shoulder in Oslo,
I
man?
was racing somebody
Okay.
and just tripped off air. I don't know what happened. But I busted my shoulder up. I busted my shoulder up, and I went to the hospital quick. State of the art. They had me under the boost. Had me under the Bruce Banner thing and all that. Checked everything out. You know what I mean? And then they sent me a bill back home. It was like
What was the bill like, man?
$110 American dollars.
For real.
Woo!
Light.
Now Oslo was a socialist.
I'm ready to go to Oslo just to get.
Yo, it was, you know what I mean?
But you know what I hear though? I hear that because the healthcare in certain countries is so well, cats are trying to move there, and now some of them countries are getting hip on that and be like, yo, y'all can't just move here. Y'all just can't move here for the healthcare.
Yo, I'm getting older, and for real, I gotta have my prostate checked.
It's getting colder.
I'm about to go to Oslo to get my prostate checked.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that prostate shit, B.
Don't be afraid of it.
Nah, I'm afraid of that shit, B.
Well, then make sure you get it checked out.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather not. I mean, this is some ignorant shit, but I'm afraid of that shit. I don't want to.
What you think? If you get your prostate checked, you might get turned out?
Nah, easy, B, nigga.
No.
I'm just saying. What you afraid of, nigga?
All right, man.
No, because you know, black men macho.
Nah, it's not macho. It's, you know what it is? I see my peoples go into the hospital for a regular checkup, and then they be like, "Yo, your shit is fucked up," and them niggas is never the same.
Right? See
You know
that's why I get my shit checked out at the Chinese spot. You know what I mean? Because if you don't go into a hospital, you can never really get sick. But if you get your prostate checked at the Chinese spot, you know what I mean? You get your wonton soup
What are you talking
and fried rice.
What the fuck are you talking about, B?
What are you talking about?
Yo, I'm just talking about getting my checkups.
Yo, if you go, they got like the Chinese spots. You get your the colon cleaned and all that. I don't.
Colon clean and then
on the street with the colon clean. 50 up.
Yo, I got a confession.
Like you selling cheap
Oh,
jewelry.
shit.
Yo, you got a sound effect before your confession.
Nah. I actually I partook in that whole colon cleansing situation. It's not as bad as people, you know.
I got a homeboy
saying?
who do it every summer as a quick way to lose a few pounds.
What, like the tea or the colonic?
The
colonic,
the anal irrigation.
Yeah.
I read the paper.
Exactly.
I just ain't do it yet.
They pump your shit.
Yo,
with
you know
water.
what's crazy though? Not, you know,
So you did a colonic?
Yes, and you actually see the residue that's in your body that just sits
When
in there.
when did you do a colonic, A King?
I did it twice. It was before the summer, 2007.
Now, why did you do it, man?
You know how I do a colonic? I go to White Castles. I go to White Schmassels.
Oh, that's the other way. Yeah, that's if you want to.
That's harsh though.
That's a consumption.
One time a Timberland came out. I was like, oh shit, I didn't remember eating them field boots, but I had ate them, I
You
guess.
had the cheeseburger joint with the milkshake.
The milkshake was later. Was the second part.
So yo, hold on. So Dallas,
yeah.
man, like,
All right.
this dude, man, the video.
Yes.
I want to do a video like that, B. You was outside when we was talking about it, but this one cat 2 months ago, white cat, shot a video, put it on YouTube, asking for $1 million. And he named some names, and he didn't need it. He just said, "I want $1 million." 2 months later, this week, a millionaire reached out to him and said, "I will give you $1 million."
See, now he includes something very important to the whole process. We have to include a white with us.
But we will include a white.
Because if we don't, then people gonna think, oh, this is some Wayfair shit. Oh, they trying to come up on Wayfair. Like, nah, fuck that. But if we put a white with us,
and I think we got the official
that will
white.
legitimize.
You know what? As a matter of
request.
fact, I have an official white that co-signed. So it's
I
gonna
mean,
be,
imagine going on Twitter and saying, hey, yo, Twitter family, throw me $6 million.
I think we should do 3 million. 3 of us. I could sit on $1 million for a couple of years.
$1 million? No, $1 million can't do shit.
I mean, I could turn $1 million around.
A couple of years, he didn't say life.
I remember when $1 million was really some dough, some bread. Now it's not no more.
Nobody's gonna throw $5 million or $6 million.
Why not?
I say we move to 3B. I'm just saying, man.
Well, what are we asking for the money for?
We got to work on that. We got to work on our scripts.
See,
No reason. Like the kid who sell Nestle Crunches on the train. Some of them be like, yo, it's for my team. But
For
then
my
like
team.
the other kids be like, look, I'm not down no basketball team. Stay for my school.
right,
I just don't want to, I could be doing something else.
right.
Instead, I'm selling candy bars. What's good?
I
I buy them. I don't even like the candy bar. I just buy it because you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
P, I kicked it with one of them kids one time, man, because I was like, you know what? They flipped the script on them. Now they actually got them coming out like keeping it 100.
Yeah.
That is for them. And I said, fam, I mean, how much money could you make selling candy? And he was like 50 stacks a year. I said, for real?
Tax free.
I said, wait a minute. So you making like almost $1,000 a week?
Tax free.
And he just looked me dead in the face and said, yeah.
Now, how old was he, man?
Man, he was in his late teens, 20s, some shit.
So Candy's the new hustle.
I don't even think he understands math properly.
Right.
He's not making $1,000 a week
On
selling
M&Ms.
dollar candy.
On M&Ms.
Good MCs, you know what we should do? You know, take like 10 songs. Just rhyme on 10 beats, man. Tell everybody you're going outside on this day and have everybody meet you. That's crack money right there. That's good crack money. If you that nice. You know what I mean? I might do it myself. Wow.
Well, let me ask you something, man.
I would like to see Sean P in front of the old fat beats. In front of Grey Papaya.
My new mixtape. From this hour to this hour.
Right.
Now, how much would you sell the tape, man?
$10.
$10?
$15.
Yeah, that $10 sound about right. I mean,
10 to 15.
Yeah.
20, yeah.
Now, let me ask you,
10
man.
is good money, yeah.
10 is good money.
Let me ask you, man. The last time you was here, man, you just started experimenting with Twitter, right? That's been how long ago? That's been about 5 months ago.
About 4 or 5 months ago, yeah.
And then you said like when the year ends, you're getting off Twitter, right?
Yeah.
I see you kind of maneuvering real swervy right now with the Twitter, B.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why not?
Is it a part of your life right now? Or are you still gonna give Twitter up at the end of the year, B?
Yeah, I'm giving it up at the end of the year.
Are you sure, man?
No problem. No problem.
For real?
Yeah.
Why would you give it up right now, man? I mean,
you're
you're part of the Twitter community right now.
Nah, no big deal. I got like 3,000 friends.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, right? 3,000?
Yeah, but
Maybe 6,000. I don't know, 7. I don't know.
But then
it's just like, I only been there for like 2-3 months, though. 3-4 months.
Then there'll be people that just lurk and just catch your joints from other people retweet.
I just be on there ranting sometimes.
But that's what it's for, B.
Y'all called my cartoon rant the other day?
Yeah, I caught the cartoon, man. You been watching cartoons, man?
Yeah.
What you been watching, man?
Oh, I got them old 1966 Marvel cartoons, the Hulk.
The ones with the legs moving.
Bruce Banner.
Built by gamma rays turns into.
I got that. I found the spot. I ordered those. So I'll be watching those.
Have you seen the new Avengers?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm on Marvel. I'm logged in. To Marvel.com all the time.
The Avengers joint is official, B. I'm talking about the cartoon.
The cartoon, yeah. They show it on Marvel.com too.
That shit is official. Have you seen that, Dallas?
I haven't seen that yet.
The shit is official, dude.
I got like 2 Avengers cartoon DVDs, but because them shits are still in the plastic, like I have a hard time taking shit out of plastic sometimes. So
What you mean, like the old school joints?
No, the new joints.
They already put them in the DVDs?
Some joints, there was some Avengers series that dropped.
I got the X-Men, that cartoon, I got it on my Xbox. You know, you go to Zoom.
Yeah.
And I downloaded them from there. So they're on like my Xbox hard drive. You know,
Yeah, man.
But I've seen them though. They good.
Yo, the art is a little suspect, but the action is some real Jack Kirby shit. It's
Really?
some real old Jack Kirby brutal shit, P.
Yeah, but I got those old cartoons. I watched those. That's it.
I mean, what new cartoons are? I mean, what new animation are you fucking with right now?
You know what's so funny? New cartoons is ass.
Yeah.
Like real ass. Like you can't even fight.
Yeah.
Your cards gotta fight.
Yeah,
Naruto. See, we grew up, like I said, when we was younger, you know, Elmer Fudd had a double barrel to the duck face, blow his face. He just turned it back around. That desensitizes the black man. You know what I mean? It's nothing for us to pop some out. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to find out who was giving Wile E. Coyote all that credit.
Exactly.
That he could buy all that shit. Wile E. Coyote stayed buying some shit.
It never brought no food.
Yeah. Like he would go buy a helicopter,
but won't buy no food. And the bird is skinny as hell, so I'm like, what you getting? Yeah, real dumb.
Speaking of birds, man, what's going on with these animals dying, man?
Wow, yeah.
You know, what's up with that, man?
Yo, we just lost like 200 cows up in Wisconsin, man.
Cows,
shit.
Thousands of birds, yo. And I was reading something today that Seth Rogen,
they was listening to Mixie,
was having a conversation with George Lucas, and George Lucas was like, "Yo, the world is going to end in 2012," and Seth Rogen was like, "Yo, stop playing." And he looked at George and he said George was dead ass. The motherfucker that created Star Wars was dead ass about the world ending on 2012.
George Lucas is a hater.
What's he hating on?
He's hating on the fact that, first of all, the world is not ending in no 2012.
And nobody's fucking with that Star Wars no more?
He need to stop being such a sucker and let the expanded universe get made by other people. Star Wars is like, he need to let that shit go. He need to let it go and let other people.
We're all gonna find out. We all gonna find out sooner or later.
Either we gonna be dead or we gonna.
But what the fuck is going on with these animals though? That's what I'm trying to figure out, B.
Mixy.
Oh, Mixy.
They getting Mixy. That's what it is.
Mixy. Them niggas is getting based.
The animals is getting
Mixy.
based. Is that what it is?
What else could it be? I mean, we do wild shit to this planet.
Did you see the demographic as to where in the earth that all of the animals or you know
What was it?
One
Concentrated in the Midwest?
It's all over the place.
Okay.
Australia, Alaska, but there's one continent that it hasn't affected to this date. Yep.
Africa, the motherland, Swaziland. That shit is popping.
That's the one area that
The giraffes are still hopping in the whole nine.
Yeah,
For real? Is that for real? You read that shit?
Yeah. They have MSNBC. They had a map and they showed the different regions and.
That's kind of good to know, man.
So far,
right?
You know, tomorrow we're gonna hear the headline and shit like.
Right, it's gonna be like
some Nigerian
wild wildebeest, wild wildebeest running off a cliff.
Nigerian swine flu, and the whole nine.
It's crazy, yo.
Listen. I mean,
A bunch of Nigerians there.
Hey,
No birds died, but 10,000 Africans.
that's
right.
what it is.
Thank you. Yeah, 10,000 Rwandans, right?
Africans stay dying.
Yeah.
Africans stay dying.
For real.
Warring over something.
For real. That's why the animals are like, nah, I'm not fucking with y'all.
One more thing,
I'm
man.
not fucking
What's
with
up with
y'all.
Haiti, man? What's going on with Haiti, man?
What is going on with Haiti? Why do we continue to let Haiti stay fucked the fuck up?
Baby Doc, man. What's up, man? You read that?
They need better politicians, man. But I mean, I'm not saying we got the best, but they just straight crooks.
Yeah.
Like,
But we stay shitting on them.
Oh, word, we got $100 million. I'm out with that. That's it. Like they can do that, and it's no big deal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
We stay shitting on Haiti politically by installing these jackasses, these jackass politicians. I mean, we stay fucking with them like some kind of experiment, some kind of like when you was a kid and you had that anybody ever had that little fish tank or that hamster or whatever, and you would just do wild shit to that and just watch it get fucked up. You know, I couldn't have a hamster though. My father was like, "Yo, you ain't bringing no rat in the house."
And when they talk about fix it, don't bring it back to how it was before the earthquake, because they still was living in like mud things and all that. So fix it for real, man. Fix it for real. Stop fucking with them people like that, man.
Right.
Now
Fix
what?
it for real.
Now
man.
what?
It's not like the conditions was bad before the earthquake, so don't fix it back to that. Do better than that. Make sure when you hook it up right, man.
Shit was looking like an earthquake before the earthquake.
Yeah, pretty much. So fix that shit, man.
Now what had me bugged out is Baby Doc. Like shit was so fucked up that Baby Doc felt he had the balls to go back in, like with his chest puffed out, like yo, I'm back
Who
home.
is Baby Doc?
Okay, who's Baby Doc?
Yeah,
okay.
School me.
You got to understand, like, I would say the first 70 years of the last century, Haiti was held under a dictatorship, the Duvaliers. Right. And the main one, Papa Doc, ran it for years, and then his son, when he died, he gave Haiti over to his son.
Well, he didn't give it to his son when he died.
He appointed
his son. No, how does he appoint somebody?
Well, he
appointed.
He
didn't appoint him. He
kept
died.
That shit
Listen,
in the family, B.
Papa Doc dies. All right, and the Haitian people had his son pushed on them. Because basically, the older sister
foisted on
him, exactly.
But by the system that his pops had put in place,
without question. Because the older sister was the one who was really kind of behind the scenes, pushing buttons, moving shit around. But the kind of society they are, they would not have accepted her in that spot, like getting motherfuckers' backs cracked and getting a burning tire put around people.
A burnt tire,
damn.
Burnt tire. You ever? Can you even imagine a burnt tire around your neck, B? So anyway, so when did the Haitians kick Baby Doc out?
Baby Doc, 86.
He got kicked out in the 80s, right?
So why let her back in now?
Because shit is fucked up.
I know,
B.
but why him?
Nah, there's a story. I forget exactly who. He went over to people out did. What up, Boss Nod? You know,
It's Boss Nod in the house. Resident Haitian.
Yeah. But he actually, a story discovered that he went over there to actually ball with a lady friend of his that he met out in France, because he's been in France for the past 20-some odd years.
So he went this past weekend to ball?
He went out there on Air France with his chick to a resort in Haiti to ball out in France with Shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, to kind of boss up. Didn't think, you know what I mean? Like, you know, who's gonna come?
Like it was nothing, right?
They ain't got no government.
Well, I heard
they make money out there.
The good shit though. The good shit is I heard he snuck out today, man.
Oh, he snuck out.
He broke out.
But they arrested him.
No. They didn't arrest him. They kind of was starting to throw like all these charges, crimes against humanity.
They was coming for him. They was coming for him.
Like Julian Assange. The fuck out, man.
You know coming for Julian Assange him.
What's also funny about him also is that he had $4 million frozen in a Swedish account. That was unfroze. That was released to him within the last year.
That's crazy.
So he just now started getting money again.
It's all fucked the fuck up. Anyway, man, when we come back, we're gonna talk about this shooting in Arizona, some other political issues.
Fuck this shooting in Arizona.
Sarah Palin and the whole nine.
They ain't even kill that chick, man.
Yo, easy.
No, I'm not talking about the chick that got shot. I mean the chick that sent the shooter.
Oh, you talking about Sarah?
Internets.
Let's get back to that, man. Let's get back to that. Yo, I'm not co-signing that shit at the fuck. Oh, yo, you tuned into the Combat Jack radio show, www.pncradio.fm.
F your radio, internets.
Yeah, I know who you are. You know who the fuck I am. Combat Jack radio show.
That's right.
Featuring Dallas Penn, Sean P. What's going on with you, man?
I'm good, man. Can't complain. I'm good, but it don't matter.
I like that song, man. That remix, man. The Snow remix, man.
Big up my man Rock Marciano.
How'd that come about, man?
I heard the album. They asked me, "Can I send me the instrumental?" I said, "Send me the instrumental, man. That's crazy." He's like, "All right."
I kind of like the way you freaked that whole.
It wasn't even a like, you know, yo, son, I need you to do this. I actually get on that. Yeah.
I like the way you freaked the whole J Electronica shit, B.
Yeah,
that shit was kind of crazy, B.
Nah, because seemed like that was the hottest verse at the time. Everybody was loving that verse. So.
It was the hottest verse.
So, you know.
And then you just freaked it, B.
Yeah, it's like
it was nothing.
You seen Tombstone?
Yeah.
Then when Duke was showing off the gun, that's J Electronica. He was like this, and then I did a Doc Holliday with the cup.
Yeah, no, I love that line. I'm in a whole different space. Call it Andromeda. Like, honestly, like you the type niggas have to.
I never seen an episode of that either. Too. Never seen Andromeda. Never watched the episode.
Nah, I never seen that.
I never seen that shit either. I'm just talking about the space Andromeda. Like, yeah. I'm into space and shit. I'm a spaceship nigga. So when you say a whole different space, call it Andromeda, I got it. I understood.
My
eyes rolled in the back of my head, and I went to Andromeda, and I saw Sean P. there.
Yeah,
and he had on them foam Air Force Ones.
Oh, wow!
And a silver jetpack.
You saw that? That's what you saw?
He was blasting through, and I was like, yeah, there go P right there. I might have been high.
You might have been,
but I was there.
But what you been working on, man?
We just finished Random Acts. You know what I mean? It's mixed, mastered, ready to go. I'm putting the finishing touches on Mike Tyson.
Well, who's on Random Acts, man? Who
that's me, Black Milk, and Guilty Simpson.
Okay.
P, don't even talk about Mike Tyson, please. Don't talk about Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is almost done.
We'll talk about what's Random Acts, man. What is that, man?
Random Acts is like I said, it's me, Guilty Simpson, Black Milk, and you know, we teamed up and yeah.
No, what's it like rhyming with Guilty? I mean, you know, Guilty is another wordsmith like yourself.
Yeah, that's my brother, man. He good, man. It's great. It's great. It ain't even like no, you know, we're not trying to out-rap each other. We're just trying to make it a good job. So, but sometimes he killed me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn. I wanted to go back, but I was like, you know what? The song is good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they was going ooh before he put his verse on there. They just go ooh more. You know what I mean? It's all good. I can live with that.
Dig it.
I can live with that. You know what I mean? And it's vice versa. You know, sometimes I just get crazy. Like sometimes we went crazy. We got songs was actually just one verse songs because Nobody wanted to rhyme after that.
Y'all was in awe of
Nah,
what
we
y'all.
just like, oh man, I don't know what to say after that. Get out of here. You know what I mean?
So when can we expect that to drop, man?
I don't know. April.
Now, what label is dropping that?
Dug that.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, what gets you in the mood for writing? I mean, you've been going through a burst over the last year. I don't see you've been going through a burst over the last 3 years.
I just write.
I mean, how do you set yourself up for writing? Do you have to? What do you have to do?
I just write.
Okay, so no candles lit, no
nothing, nothing, man.
No seance, nothing.
Nah, man.
Because the shit
You
be
seen
sounding.
Finding Forrester?
Yeah, I seen Final Forster.
Remember, he's like, yo, how you write so good? And he just grabbed the paper and just like, he like, the first draft should have no thought, just write.
So the Zen.
So all my shit is first draft.
Your shit is Zen. You saying your shit is Zen?
Yeah, just right.
The Zen of rapping.
I guess if that's what you want to call it, you want to make it,
Put
I
a
don't know
title
what
on
that
it.
is, but if it's good, that's me.
Now, Dallas, why you say don't ask about Mike Tyson?
You know why? Because I feel like Mike Tyson. We have been talking about Mike Tyson dropping for a minute, and I don't want Mike Tyson. I don't want the discussion
But you
of Mike
heard
Tyson.
some of it though, so you know it's not like.
I know it's not the detox of
Yeah, it's not like.
of your catalog, but I want to think about Random Acts. I want to think about this Random Acts joint, and let that come over people's ears.
Pause.
Thank you for that pause.
But we got Rock Marciano on it. Woo! Got Rock this Monster on it. We got Trick. I think Danny Brown is on it, maybe, and Royce.
I heard an ill line from you, a new joint I heard recently. It was like a minute. It's on YouTube. I think it came from Dallas Penn. Pause.
No, that came from Sean P.
Well, you
The Untitled joint.
You gave us the assist.
The
you know what I'm saying?
Untitled.
Yes.
And you said a line in there about Danny Brown, about tight pants and
Yeah,
shit. I thought that was
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
slick.
Yeah, because they,
Pause about the tight pants.
tight pants. I'm not with it. But Danny Brown is so nice.
You give him a pass.
I overlooked that.
Yo, what's next with tight pants rappers? I think the next level.
Church might be church.
Pajama pants. No one has really put pajama pants on.
Pajama.
No, they
rap.
go to school with that shit.
Snuggie rap.
Snuggie rap, right?
They were snuggies.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I'm just wondering. I want to be in front. Like, I got based. I want to be in front of the next movement.
You did get based.
I did get based.
You did
all
get
right,
based.
but I'm all right now.
You all right now? You back?
I'm all right now. Now I'm back. To,
No more
now
wonton soup.
Now I'm back to P.
No more wonton soup.
What up, nephew?
No, I won't be wonton.
But
soup.
now, let's talk about your video. Internets. I'm not sure if you've seen Dallas Penn's wonton soup video.
Yeah, I mean, what's wonton soup with hot mustard?
Well, hot mustard, right?
Hot mustard.
That is emphatically 14-15. Wonton soup.
Right. No. I mean, I'm still, I'm not God body.
I'm just saying, regardless, even if it is whatever, it's still emphatically 14.
You ever looked at the wonton though? When you look at it,
I never had wonton soup in my life.
ever, you got to look at the wonton, kid. When you look at the
Look at the
wonton,
wonton.
I look at that wonton and I imagine.
Don't imagine.
I imagine what that wonton could be.
Oh, man. Yo, he looks at his wonton and go to the land of make believe. No trolley. Just wonton.
So we was talking about earlier on our way over here, man. We was talking about supergroups, rap supergroups, man, because it seems like as much as the rap is changing on the fringes, you got real rappers starting to put unions together and coming together. Last week Double XL put out on their cover, the new supergroup Slaughterhouse.
Right, Shady House. I'm calling that Shady House now.
Shady House. Yeah, that is Shady House. Double XL is Shady House. What you think about that group, man?
Oh, that's good for them, man. Supergroup. Yeah.
Now, the question is this, man. If you had your way of putting a rap group together, who would be in the group?
You know what? I don't even want to do the group thing. I wouldn't.
All right, let me put it this way.
You know what? I'm so Sean Price right now. Like, I don't want to share.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I definitely don't want to split the check. Solo is good, man.
You don't want to split the stage either?
Yeah, I mean, Helter Skelter is one of the greatest groups, duos.
Right,
man.
of course.
You know what I mean? So, I'm a part of Helter Skelter. I don't want to, you know, and I got Random Acts. I'm not really into, you know, I'm good. So,
right, you got Random Acts as the alter ego.
I was going solo. Because it's just me. I ain't got to worry about it.
But what if you don't have the, not you, but some cats don't have the choice to go solo, so they got to join up.
Freddie Fox asked who should be on Militia 4.
Right.
He asked who should be on Militia 4, yeah. So I said me, him, Guilty Simpson, and Big Shug. You know what I mean? I like Big Shug, you know what I mean? Gang, that's real gangsta right there. So, you know what I mean? Let's just do it. So, that was it.
Yo, let me go in this direction. We generally agree that Ghostface is Tony Stark's Iron Man,
right?
And MF Doom, Doctor Doom. What would be your alter ego character in the comic universe?
I don't know.
Luke Cage, Abomination, Hulk,
Captain America.
I would be a DC character, the elongated man.
The elongated man.
Pause.
Explain that, man. Explain that.
I fuck with DC. I fuck with DC characters, but damn, anytime there was a brother in a DC comic, he always had to have black in front of his
Black Lightning.
Like Black Lightning. Like honestly,
Black Goliath.
There was no white dude.
Black Goliath was Marvel.
It was like any black comic book character had to have black in front. Like everybody can see he's a nigga. Yeah. Why you gotta have black also?
Black Lightning.
You know, like damn.
They all was kind of drawn the same too.
Yep.
And they all had lightning powers. Right?
Black Falcon.
Falcon.
Well, at least Falcon got to be Falcon.
He wasn't Black Falcon?
Nah, he got to be Falcon. He got to be Falcon. Yeah, Falcon. But he had to carry weed for Captain America, though.
Shit.
He did. He had.
And his superpower was that he could talk to a falcon.
I'm gonna give you my old suit. He give Brody his old suit. What is it? Man of War.
Yes.
Machine.
War Machine. Yup.
Your War Machine.
Yes.
Yo, P, you seen that video recently of kid that was throwing up gang signs on his Facebook?
His uncle whipped his ass.
And his uncle whipped his ass.
Yeah.
You know, I noticed recently. I noticed recently you did something in Complex about, you know, babysitting and parenting and the whole nine, right?
Yeah.
Now you have a daughter and she's you know she's an infant.
Yeah, Sean Price.
But what do you think about that, man? Because I'm you know I'm on Twitter and I'm seeing some cat. I got 3 sons. My eldest son turns 14 today, right?
My son has on his Facebook page. It says Elijah Taylor Gang.
No, he's running with the Taylor Gang.
You don't know.
But let me ask you, man. What do you feel?
You know, I'm not, but you know, he's a good kid though.
But what do you feel about like in this day and age when cats say that you should never punish your kids physically in this day and age?
Nah. You know what? And this goes for everybody. Like, domestic violence is wrong. Like coming home drunk, smacking your whiz because you had a rough day, or you know, just putting hands on your woman is wrong. But I will say this, and it's for everybody: kids, women, whatever. Nobody is above an ass whooping. Nobody. No human being is above an ass whooping. Just because my mom's, you know, raised me a certain way, don't mean I ain't gonna knock your ass out if you go too far. You know what I mean? Now you gotta decide what's your too far. That's when you're too far could be crazy. You know what I mean? Like I said, domestic violence, just coming in smacking your earth and all that. Or your kid beat on your kid, you had a bad day and you're drunk. That's wrong. But nobody is above an ass whooping. No man, woman, or child.
Into this, I got to keep it 1,000 here. I called up P one day, and his son Elijah picked up the phone. And
how old's your son?
16.
16. All right.
And he had wild bass in his voice. I thought I was talking to P, and I'm speaking to him, and he's like, he doesn't know what I'm saying. I'm like, wait a minute, is Sean Price there? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, who is this? Put him on the phone. He's like, oh, this is his son, Elijah. I'm like, fam, take the bass out your voice. like, I mean, he was lucky to have that kind of bass in his voice. Because, I mean, if you got bass in your voice and you're not paying rent, take that bass out your voice. Yeah. You can't have no bass in your voice and you're not paying rent here.
Nah, he a good kid, man. He playing basketball and all in high school right now. You know, his team is like 1-8. You know what I mean?
What's he listen to, man? What music does he listen to, man?
Taylor Gang.
Taylor Gang? That's the shit right there?
Yeah. But he hates, but one thing though, he hates weed though.
Oh, word?
He hates weed. Like.
How do you know? How do you know he hates weed?
He tells me. He won't come on. He hates weed. It's my man Flood right here.
What's up, Flood?
My man Flood Diesel.
Peace, big homie. Peace, y'all.
My man Flood. Not only, you know what I mean, he smokes. His son. They both like weed. Shit whack,
they turned off by it.
Yeah, that's a good thing though. That
is a good thing. That is a good thing, man.
So, and he likes, you know, Wiz Khalifa, a big smoker.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So you doing something right.
But
man.
I don't think the Taylor Gang is, you know, looking for the mark ass tricks about to set it off with some busters. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, so I'm like, cool, yeah, Taylor Gang, whatever. Leave it on your Facebook. I check, you know what I mean? I check him if he's wrong. He's good though. He's a good kid though.
That's good, man. So listen, man, we're about to go to a music break.
Yeah.
When we come back, be coming back to the Combat Jack Radio Show, www.pncradio.fm.
Internet's F your radio.
Yo, Combat Jack Radio Show. Sean.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot going on right now at Duck Down.
Yes.
A lot going on, man.
Yes.
Black Rob.
Black Rob.
You building with Black Rob, man?
I met him. You know what I mean? We did a joint.
A word?
Yeah, I don't know where it's going to go.
What's it called, man?
No Fear?
No Fear?
Yeah.
I fucks with Black Rob, man.
Yo, I love Black Rob.
Yeah. Pharaoh Monch.
My man came home from jail. He was up north with him. Was like, yo, son, this nigga Rob is, yo, I'm telling you, son. So it's so bugged out how he wanted to be on a Duck Down.
Yo, what's up with all these rappers now, man? 35 and older going to jail for the first time.
Well, that wasn't Black Rob first time.
I'm not talking about Black Rob. I'm talking about like R&B rapper niggas.
R&B.
Yeah, but they be light charges though, man. A little weed shit and all that, man. Ain't nothing serious.
Gun charge. Ja Rule had a gun charge.
Well,
like,
that can happen. You know, you don't feel safe where you at, and you know, your little macho inside fucking with you. You might feel, you know what? When you really probably got peoples for that, you know.
Isn't that the rules?
We used to wild out back in the days. We had somebody what we would call a human holster. Like it'd be like 6 of us, and he would have everybody guns.
The designated.
He would be like a human holster.
Yeah, the designated.
And he thought he was down. Now he was like, yeah, I better guns on me. You know, we just let him walk in the back or ahead of us. You know what I mean? He had to do that, you know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is, man. Probably his macho was messing with him. Mm-hmm. Felt he had to do it himself. See what happened? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I caught all my charges before.
before you got a deal, right?
Yeah, I'm not with that. I ain't getting the game for that.
Yeah, man. Are you doing any work with Pharaoh Monch? That man's another beast.
You should.
Yeah. That man is a beast, man.
Yeah. I can't, and they really like Sean Price rounds. I'll be like, you crazy? You hear what y'all say? Like, I can't even round like that. You can round like this probably, but you can't round like that. I can't round like that. You know what I mean? So when they show me love like that, I appreciate it.
Talk about this book, audio book that Buckshot put out. Commonology.
It's just, you know, an industry 101 book.
Now,
you know,
it's an audio book?
Yeah, it's audio and it's a real book. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, it's an industry book. Not about getting industry. The truth. Like, you know, come on. Buckshot is going to, you know, it's definitely not going to be you know, what you do is you make the demo and, you know, you're like, look, dude, fuck out of here with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a good book, man. Go get it, man. I mean, if you have a problem with shit sticking to your fur, Go get Buckshot book.
Have you read it, man, or you listen?
Nah, I ain't read it yet.
Wait a minute, you lived it. You lived it. You read it. You lived
Yeah, I
it.
am.
You know the pages, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the question I always have to ask you is like, how did Duck Down manage to stay around after all these years?
We've been independent. Independent is like this new thing for people. We've been independent.
16 years now, right?
I've been at it. You know, people might look down on a 360 deal, but if you think about it, I've been had a 360 deal. And it's been working out. I ain't complaining. Like, if you know how to make it work. You know?
There was rumors once upon a time that you was about to sign the Def Jam when Hov was.
Well, wait, hold on for a second.
Allegedly.
The figure 4 track.
First of all, I'm not going nowhere unless Drew High going with me because I'm antisocial. I don't get along. You know, in public school, that little, they give you like U's, red U's when you're bad. Yeah. I got a red U and get along with others all the time. Word.
So you don't trust blacks in chancletas?
I just don't trust
The Chinese slipper regime is not.
I'm comfortable. Drew High, I've been working with him since I got in the game. He never beat me for one penny. So, you know, I'm going to stay there. I'm going to stay there. Like, this is where it's at.
Yeah, how'd you
so
move?
If I move, he moving with me. You can't sign me. You can sign Drew.
Right.
And Drew will sign me.
Right.
So
Nice.
that's teams. So if you hear me on a different label, trust me, he with me. Him and Buck with me. I don't like people.
Now, how did you meet Drew High, man? How'd you meet Drew?
Through Buckshot. Through Buck. You know what I mean? Buck got the deal, and Chuck Chillout was his manager at first. And then
Chuck Chillout.
Chuck Chillout,
That's
yeah.
kind of crazy.
And I wasn't really around for all that, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Me and Rock was, taking turns going to jail.
Yeah, y'all still in the street.
But we was going to jail.
Straight up. Not even the street, right?
We wasn't that good at it because we kept going to jail. You know what I mean? So,
and let me ask you, man.
When Chuck Chillout, it didn't work out with them for whatever reason, and Drew took it. Him and Drew started Duck Down Management, and they didn't like they deal. So when it was my turn, an OGC turn, they got a label deal somewhere else. We shopped around a bunch of places. Priority, they did some with Priority. That didn't work, and that wasn't really a major. You know what I mean? So like I said,
it was a distribution deal.
Yeah, we always been independent, really. You know what I mean? So
now let me ask you, man. When you became a part of Duck Down, man, did you ever think that it would still be standing 16 years later, man?
I thought I was done after Maffew before, so.
Word?
Yeah, so probably no, I didn't think it'd be this long. You know what I mean? So,
You didn't think you'd be in the industry this
I
long?
thought I was done after Maffew before, so I just thought I was done.
For real? How come, man?
It ain't sell a lot, and I love that album. It didn't sell a lot. I was just so disappointed. Like, maybe I'm just bored.
There was a lot going on in the music.
Like on my mom, but then my mom had died around the time I was making the album and all kind of wild shit. Niggas going to jail. Rock went to jail for a gun. When the album was out, like, you know what I mean? Missed a lot of shit. It was a bad time. Good album, but bad time.
How did you get your mind together for Monkey Bars? First of all, Monkey Bars is my favorite album cover. Like, I look at that joint and I love that fucking artwork. It reminds me of you, in the sense that, like, just in the jungle with a bunch of wild apes.
Yeah.
But how did you get your mind together for that?
That album was the album is the truth. I will say that. That's most of it is the truth. Like, I can remember me recording Monkey Bars and working construction on Jamaica Ave under the J train by our school in the East. I was working construction. The dude drove by the car. He like, yo, son, what you doing out here? I'm like, $27.50. He like, no doubt, my nigga. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Word. Nah, don't think, damn, $27.50. That's good money, man.
Yeah,
bro.
that's good money now.
And I was working with envelopes. You know what I mean? So
Nice.
Yeah, hell yeah, it was a good check, man. Crazy don't be. That was good money, man.
Consistent,
man. I was working, man. It's all good, man. And they were like, yo, son, I'm saying, you out here doing instruction? Yeah. Why not? What I'm supposed to do? But then, you know, everything popped off. I ain't had to go back to work. But I still pay my dues just in case.
For real.
Well, you know what I mean? Nah.
So you good now, man?
Yeah, I can't complain, man. You know what I mean? I've been saving. You know what I mean? You know, thanks to Dallas. Dallas, you know what I mean? My mom. I don't smoke weed like I used to, and I still buy sneakers. But Dallas taught me the art of buying a good sneaker, and for a mere bag of shells. So I save a whole lot of money. And because God put me in spots where there's sneakers for sale. I was on tour. I stopped. When we got to San Francisco, I went to the Huff store. Everything was 80% off.
What? That's crazy.
I sent 2 boxes home, UPS. You know what I mean? I spent $400 on sneakers, and it was like
that was like a year's worth of shoes.
Yeah,
that's
just
crazy.
for Eli. So I didn't buy sneakers in a while for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Then I went to Beaverton. I went to Portland, but I drove to Beaverton.
Right. To the headquarters.
I met an employee. They let me in the employee discount store.
Woo!
75% off everything in the store.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm like, see, you know what I mean?
So you working smarter and you buying smarter.
Yeah, God. Yeah.
Sean, man, you doing a lot of touring, man?
Yeah. I just slowed up. You know, trying to put the album together. But I think I'll be back on the road like March.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be going Australia.
Australia?
First time.
What's up, Robbie?
For the first time, so look out for that, man. I'm trying to work it out, man. My friend said I was cocky. I want to, you know, there's 6 hours to LA. There's like 22 hours on the plane. You know, I fly a coach all the time, like whatever. Make fun of me, whatever. I fly a coach all the time. But I don't know if I can do that for 22 hours.
Yeah.
For the first time ever in my life, I asked for an upgrade. Everybody's having a hissy fit. I don't know. Am I wrong for that?
No. First of all, let me tell you something.
Not at all, man.
You know what I mean? Like,
let me tell you something. The flight to Australia in itself is going to be easy and good money.
22 hours.
Yeah, they're gonna have you. They're gonna have you laid back. They're gonna have you mad comfortable. They're gonna treat you right. Even in coach, they're gonna treat you right.
Nah, I don't think so. Look,
I'm telling you, you can drink all you want.
12 hours on the plane straight, coach.
Mm-hmm.
Never complain. I don't want to see like I'm big headed. I'm getting different.
But
I'm just saying, going to Australia, I want to upgrade.
You want to luxuriate, man. That's a long ass ride.
Yo, a little upgrade. I can't do coach for 22 hours. I refuse. And I'm ready to shut down that money. Like, I'm in no position to shut down that money.
Right.
But I will.
Well, let me ask you this, man. What country have you been to out of all your travels that you really like the best, man?
All of it, man. Germany, Amsterdam. I like all of that, man. Yeah.
Earlier you mentioned
Canada is great, man. Only thing about Canada is just the customs.
Yeah.
Once you pass that, though, it's great. I love Canada.
Yo, I got held up in Canada at customs.
Me too.
For what, man? What you got held up for?
I never walk straight through. It's always go to the other room.
Can I tell you something? Whatever you did, whatever you got on your record,
it'll pop up in Canada, right?
Yes, it will. And if you keep it 100, then they let you in. If you try to be like, yo, I didn't do that. They got the shit right in front of them. Everything. Every parking ticket. Every time you got arrested for pissing on the street.
I did a show in Bogota before.
Bogota.
That was crazy.
That was crazy?
That was crazy.
Yeah. Now you was mentioning something earlier about
I
Oslo.
went to the ATM machine to take money out.
Yeah.
I guess $400 American is like 400,000 pesos. I thought the machine was broke. Kept shooting money out. More high. I'm like, yo. It was like a rap video. Dude. I'm telling you, it was retarded. I'm like, but it wasn't just $400. It looked like it was. Word, I thought the machine was broke, but I'll never forget that. Word.
Now on our way over
Santiago, Chile.
Santiago.
That was great too.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about Oslo? You were saying something about Oslo earlier, man.
Yeah.
Norway.
Yeah, Oslo's great. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Big up everybody out there, man. You know what I mean, Tommy T. You know what I mean, Loudmouth Choir. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man. You know we've been on the air for a while, and you know what everybody wants to hear.
They want to hear me rhyme and all that. Right?
Everybody wants to hear. I think so, man. That's what I would think, man.
I know.
You ready to rhyme, man, or you want to take a little music break before we
Take a little music break, man. We figure it out.
All right, well, hey, King, let's go to our music break. You're tuned into the Combat Jack radio show, www.pncradio.fm.
F your radio internets.
Yeah.
Cheer, internets.
Y'all are tuned into the Combat Jack radio show.
F your radio.
Yo, I know y'all are tired of me talking. You know what I'm saying? Took some time off. We're back on the radio. We a little bit rusty right now.
Yeah.
But we getting it back. I know what y'all want to hear, internets. I know what y'all want to hear. So without further ado, let's do what we do.
Talent like a magic trick.
Right now, A King, drop the beat. Let's go.
That's the beat. That ain't the beat.
Told you. That's who shot.
Okay.
Nah, that ain't the beat.
What you want to hear, man? What you want, man?
Let's talk about the Knicks right now.
Let's go Jets. Let's go Jets.
Melo switch the beat.
Melo is definitely coming to New York.
You think so?
He's definitely coming to New
You think that
York.
was a New York move?
He's definitely coming to New York. First of all, New York players right now kind of shook because people feel like Gallinari is going to have to go for him to come. We're not going to give up Landry. We're not going to give up Landry Fields, but a few players we're going to have to give up a few players for Melo to get here.
Felton?
Nah, we're not going to lose Felton. We're not going to give him up. Who are we going to give up? No, we can't give up Felton.
Chandler?
Gallo, Curry's expiring.
Internet. Hold on for a second. We got Bonsu Thompson here. First of all,
Bonsu
you
Thompson
got
is in the
to
house.
hold on for a second.
Dang, how those people are getting here? All those people.
I think we're going to have to give up 3 for Melo.
3?
I think we're going to have to give up 3 players.
I at least 3. But Fields is gone.
No, you can't give up Fields.
See, but you don't want to give up anybody. All right, check it out. Your best 2 players: Amari number 1,
Yes.
Felton number 2,
Yes.
Gallinari number 3. Fields is on the come up, so that means he hasn't even proved his stock yet. But he has a lot of potential, a lot of upside. But that's bargaining measure right there. He's gone.
Can't give up Fields.
Can't give a Fields.
Douglas.
Who else you giving up?
Douglas, and I'll tell you what.
Carmelo Anthony for Douglas and who?
No.
Like
Gallo, Douglas, and let's see. Internets. Who's the third we're gonna give up?
you got Carmelo's arm right now with both those guys. That's all you got is Carmelo's arm.
I know we better come up with that beat. A King, super producer A King. Huh?
But I'm gonna tell you what. Let's go Jets though. For real. This weekend,
hold on,
let's go Jets.
Hold up. All right. No beat. This Acapulco. Know what I'm saying? All right.
There you go.
Why you hem your jeans? Y'all niggas look like Ben Vereen. Don't get rocked, Paul Benjamin Grimm. With a non-double M on the scene. Fuck around and make your Timberland swim. Drown, nigga. You fucking clown, nigga. Pete, that's me, and Buck is the town, nigga. I'm Sean, king of the apes. You prawn, king of the shrimps. Funny style, limp-wristed son of a bitch. This niggas, this finger on this trigger. 1 or 2 pulls, this nigga is disfigured. I'm a good father, but I really be illin'. Coke 45 on my side, no Billy D. Williams. Around blocks, niggas like where the work at, behind you. Right on the corner in the jaw of a minor. Your whole style is pussy and very vagina. Promise to bust your snot box whenever I find you. P. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yo, that was Sean Price's Poetry Corner, man. So, yo, man, let's get back to the sports, man. What you think about the Jets, man?
I don't think about the Jets. I don't watch football.
At all? So you're not excited about this season?
No, hold on. You don't watch football. I know you don't watch baseball.
No. NBA.
That's it.
Yeah.
Strictly NBA.
Yes.
How you feeling about the Knicks this year, man?
Woohoo. We going to the championship. I say that every year.
He used to play ball.
A word?
Yeah. He still plays ball.
I play for the Graphic Arts Devils.
Printing high school.
I play a little basketball. I ain't have no hoop dreams. Not at all.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I played. I used to play.
You're nice in the tips?
I'm all right. I got a respectable game. Like, you're going to be like, oh.
Was the last time you played?
I got a few steps. If that don't work, I'm finished. Yeah. You know what I mean? But, I play. I was in that Converse tournament in April in Atlanta.
A word?
Right, Band of Ballers.
Yeah, I was horrible, so.
What happened with that J Electronica Donis?
That team.
That was the one?
Yeah.
All right.
Right. That
J Electronica is, you know what I mean? Like, the worst. Like, Jermaine Dupri had Spider on their team from Air One.
Yeah.
And
man.
Manhandled tackled Spider. Spider was ready to, do it, bro.
This is basketball, B.
No, forget basketball. Like, some start talking like, yo, I was like, you know what? I ain't blame him. The way he hit him, like, damn, son, relax.
It's uncalled for, right?
He's tackling. He's playing football out there.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So he was the worst. Donis, we had Donis on the team. He made one basket and pulled himself out the game. Big up my man Donis. Word up.
He played it safe, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get you to a Mets game this year, fam.
Mets?
Yeah.
I grew up. My family is a Mets family, but as I got older, I made my own decisions. Yankees.
Oh, you wanted to run with the winners then?
Yeah.
Yo, Sean, man, what you listening to these days, man?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Me, I listen to me.
Yeah.
I got this new record, man. I got this new record I did on Mike Tyson, man. It's called Barbarian, man. It's so stupid, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, I don't want a Dougie. I just want money. Study under the understudy, the 120. That's all. It's just, and they get crazy after that. Just get stupid. Like, I listen to that. I listen to me all the time. All Sean P. all the time.
Yo, you know that? I mean, I hear you, man. Like, so
Curtis Mayfield.
Okay, Curtis Mayfield and Sean Price, right? So
and Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige, Jamaican Funk, Shaka Khan.
All of a sudden, internet. Listen to this big news right here.
Yeah.
Sean P. recently was fucking with the Cudi album. What did you think of that Mary J. Blige Cudi track that I pushed on you?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
I
don't
listen to it.
So you still don't fuck with Cudi musically?
Emphatically 14, 15.
Nah, I co-sign. So let me ask you, man, what inspires you, B? I just want to know, what inspires you, man? Because
not me, like, not even trying to be cocky, nothing. I make myself laugh.
Right.
I enjoy doing it, so I write rhymes. Yeah. Like, I was in the studio with Alchemist and Evidence. Evidence did this song, produced a song from Mike Tyson. It's called Barbecue Sauce. So I was writing the rhyme. I just started giggling. I'm like, watch. I started giggling. And then I did it.
Right.
And you could hear them giggling on the song. Like, you hear them in the back. You know what I mean? Yeah, because the song is very stupid. It's called Barbecue Sauce.
Yo, I want to hear that song, Chewbacca.
What's the verse?
Mike Tyson. So let me ask you, man. You having fun, man? You having fun with this shit right now?
Yeah, I'm actually having fun. It's like I'm playing around. It's no comp, so.
Did you not have as much fun before with the rap game? Like, was it more?
I'm having more fun now.
It was more work then. Now this is. Yeah. It's work. It's work. I realize it's work, but
it's fun now. Though.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying myself.
Why is that, man? Why is that?
Because I'm really writing. Like, I'm really writing me. Like, it's so stupid. And, like, I don't be trying to make sense sometimes. And that's me. I don't know what I be doing until I do it sometimes.
Yo, let me tell you, man. Like, you know, you on Twitter now, and you see some of the chatter. And one of the things that I seen recently is how these cats. I mean, I'm not going to try to take anything away from him, but you know, cats right now seem so on this Eminem kick. Like, Eminem is nobody can touch Eminem right now.
Earl Sweatshirt.
Yeah, Earl Sweatshirt. You up on Earl Sweatshirt? You fuck with them, huh?
Yeah.
Them kids is nice, right?
Yeah.
So that's your answer to, like,
Earl Sweatshirt.
So you would sick the little kids on them.
Earl Sweatshirt.
Yeah. Now, what's crazy is a lot of cats don't know how nice them cats are. No. Cats think they just sick. We're talking, and internets, we're talking about Odd
nice
Future.
And they entertaining.
Yeah, we're talking about Odd Future, the Odd Future movement out in L.A. Yeah. And, you know, I've been telling cats for a while, man, that as sick as they are and as spaced out as they are, them kids at 18, for them to be spitting like that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Nice.
Earl Sweatshirt is the truth. And Tyler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tyler, Damo Genesis. You heard that song, Supermarket? That supermarket shit?
I heard all that shit.
They shoot all their videos, too.
I heard all that shit.
Yeah. For y'all that don't know, Supermarket is a song about two cats that are about to get into a fight at a supermarket. But the way the song is structured is that each of the cats are battling each other on the song, and that shit is ridiculous. The concept is there, the vocals is there, the rhymes and the production is there.
Yeah, you know.
So you listening to Odd Future then?
Yeah.
So who else are you listening to then, man? Based God?
Apollo the Great.
Oh, word?
Based God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He from Camden. He from Camden, New Jersey. Yeah.
Damn, he's the last nigga standing in Camden.
Yikes. Listen, you already know. I ain't even gotta talk about Camden. You already know. You already know. You know what I mean? And he got the whole town behind him, too. Real talk.
Whoever ain't in jail, basically. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Shouts to Apollo.
Yeah. He goes in, too. I mean, look him up on YouTube. Apollo the Great, man. He's nice.
Rock Moss, man. Listen, you know what? We gotta remind the internet.
Nephew.
The nephew's in the house.
Yes. Ragazino.
The nephew's in the house.
We gotta remind people about the grown man rap movement.
Oh, GMR. You know, big up Rock Marciano. You know what I mean? Big up Mayhem.
I've been trying.
Big up Freddie Fox. What's good?
I'm so trying to get Rod Digger and Sean P together.
Yeah, did he tell you about that concept? You and Rod Digger?
I told him about it, but little did I know him and Rod had already spoken on. They already had some shit formulating.
Tell them the concept. Tell them the concept about the last names.
Well, hold on a second. They told me.
Yeah.
Rod Digger told me.
She told me.
What's Rod Digger's last name?
Rod Digger's last name is Fisher.
And what's your last name?
Price.
Oh,
Fisher
my God.
Price. What's up with Rod Digger anyway, man? We saw like a month ago. She was looking luxurious.
She's incredible. That's an incredible looking woman, and an ill spitter.
Yeah.
Is what's his name from the Outsiders still? Yeah.
Two shots.
Technical.
Yo, so Dallas, what we talking about right now, man?
Listen, internet's Combat Jack Radio Show is back on.
We are back on.
All right. It's PNCRadio.fm.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
We got Sean Price in this room right now. We got Maffew Ragazino in this room right now. We got microphones, internets. Are y'all tuned in? If y'all are tuned in right now, listen.
Giving away watches?
No, we're not giving away watches.
We don't have no
tonight.
watches tonight. We don't have no watches
Maffew,
tonight.
man. You want to get some of this poetry? Acapulco of poetry. Can you get into the poetry state of mind tonight? I know you can, because I know every time you walk in this studio, all incognito, I know you got a plan, B. You know, I know you got a plan.
This next
you sitting. Yo, let's light that candle, B. Let's light that candle.
Hold up, this next.
There you go. There you go. Internet
section of Brooklyn. Give it up for Maffew Ragazino.
Internets. If y'all don't know, and I know, y'all been listening to the show. We got Maffew Ragazino in the house. Maffew dropped a banger this summer. Where I'm from, Battle of Metropolis. I've been keeping my eye on this kid.
Shout out to Clark Kent.
The cats at the source. I'm beating them in the head every day about how nice this kid is.
Y'all got cats scared to spit up here now. You know that, right?
They better be, man.
They give excuses now. They say
they
raps for their records.
Yeah, do that.
So listen, man, to stay in the spirit of things, every time we play a beat, you just murder it. So we gonna do the Acapulco.
Something new for the new year?
Yeah, something new for just for today, man. Something new? Yeah, man, something new, man. What you got, man? Give us something new, man.
Let me see.
Give us some of that unsigned hype.
We got the sauce in the building, so I gotta show up.
Yeah, how's his levels, B?
He's good.
I said, got a handful of friends, 0 records sold, large amount of foes, but I keep them all close. Ain't got a heap of cash, but I got a rich soul. I don't sleep so I can't dream, but I got a lot of goals. Got a lot of styles, a trillion different flows. Same amount of clones, I'm flattered more than offended though. Yo, been a minute since I've been spitting, finally getting my minute though. I guess better late than never. My entrance was calculated and clever. Catastrophic, colonic, damn right atrocious, malevolent, demonic. Sometimes I blow my own mind. Nirvana, Cobain, Bridget Fonda, Botswana, Harry Belafonte, Wild Cowboy like Sadat, Yippee-Ki-Yay, 2 gun-toting, gun-smoking, OK Corral, gun-slinging, Doc Holliday, 10 paces, pow. Warlord of all warlords. They say that the pen is mightier than the sword. Vivid memoirs. Warhol, paper gang ringleader, General Cornwall. I saw the rainbow over the waterfall. Had an epiphany, now a nigga want it all. Bumpy Johnson, the way I make the numbers run. Tally it up, then add another comma when you're done. Intermission, interlude, red devil in a nude. Underneath the palest moon. Internets, intergalactic. Sun Tzu, ancient war, military tactics. Military jackets with patches. 92 with the fashion. Vote Democrat, but think like the fascists. Rule with an iron fist during my tenure. It's Maffew, Ragazino Sr. Crushed grapes tasting like they're fresh off the vineyard. And I could give a fuck about opinions. It ain't about what's in your corner pocket. That's billets. It's about who got the credit to charge it. Nigga, bill it. Food for thought, let it simmer in the skillet. Those who don't get it, then fuck it. They never get it. They appreciate you more in spirit. But that don't mean I'm trying to die deliberate. If I change my name to a symbol on some print shit, it would be a euro. Dollars ain't worth shit. Think like a boss. Grind like a worker bee. Got the weight of the world on my shoulders that made me Hercules. Every verse is like Christopher's anniversary. March 9th, 1997 with these verses, G. It's like I be on a Ouija board talking to big. Cause other niggas don't be coming up with shit like this. Bring out the Sandman for these amateurs. Banger told me you could be caked up or be cannabis. But Jermaine is one of my favorite lyricists. Maffew would hate me if Christmas isn't glamorous. That's cause my baby boy spoiled. He need new shoes, I'm plotting on Bush's oil. You can't do dirt whenever everybody saw you. Principles are unpopular, ain't nobody loyal. Everybody's a snake, cobras and corals. And when everybody ignores you. These niggas, I kept it gutter with the color, niggas floral. Citrus hues and lilacs. Side bitches that keep you sidetracked. Wise men don't make wise cracks. And keep it brief on the phone in case the lines tap. I need bigger closets with more racks. Higher ceilings and cashmere floor mats. Wise P is a pimp. I'm what you call a Mac. And CICO is the new Rat Pack.
Woo! Yo. Round of applause for that.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a hard act to follow, man. That's a hard act to follow. Dallas, what you got to say, man?
I gotta say, internets tonight.
We didn't get mixy tonight.
No. We was mixy. We was our own mixy. We was our own bass.
Yeah.
All right, we was cooking it up tonight.
It's cooked up in here tonight.
Cooking up New York,
Is this
Brownsville, Brooklyn, Brownsville style.
Yeah, we got Brooklyn, Brownsville in the house.
You can't do dirt if niggas saw you. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, you niggas ain't get that right. Niggas ain't get that right.
Yo. So what we doing, man? Is this it?
This is it for this week, man.
So we back, man. So we back. Yo, hey King, we back, man. We back full time. Every Thursday. All right, well, Dallas,
We back every Thursday,
every Friday. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The Thursday to Friday
Friday.
crossover.
Friday.
Listen, internets. This is the Combat Jack show.
Yes.
F your radio, okay? I don't know how you listening to the show right now, but I know you're not listening to it on the radio. All right, you listening to it on your laptop or your desktop or your
Android or your iPhone.
Thank you.
We on the
all
Android
of that
right now. We on the Android.
Absolutely.
All right, well,
Absolutely,
internets. You know what time it is, man. Constant elevation. Dream your dreams and man up and live them dreams, because a life without dreams is black and white, and the universe flows in surround sound and technicolor. We are out, niggas.
Peace, internets. Peace. Get ready for combat. Get ready for combat. Get ready for combat. Chit.